Hello everybody, this is another video review. This is a Tokyo Marui Desert Warrior 4.3. This is a gas blowback pistol from Tokyo Marui. Desert Warrior is based on a Colt 1911 frame. There's a couple of different editions. Notably, there's a 20mm detachable rail just on the front there. The weapon is also a little bit shorter than a 1911 because the barrel is 4.3 inches, not 5.1 inches. Tokyo Marui, due to Japanese laws, can't make metal-bodied guns without some special permissions from the government. So the slide and most of the frame on this is made of nylon fibre. This is very strong and durable, and on some parts you probably wouldn't even know it's not metal. For example, the slide ejection port there, and if we rack it back, the outer barrel, they are both plastic, not metal, but you wouldn't know that. Nylon fibre keeps the weight down, which for me is quite a big bonus, makes the gun quite nice and light, very manoeuvrable. The slide is, because it's nylon fibre, is much lighter than a metal counterpart. This means that the gun has a very good blowback feeling to it. It's very crisp and responsive. This also means that the gun has to use less gas to cycle the magazine, because obviously the weight is lower. As a result, gas consumption on this is very respectable. Like I said, on the front we have a detachable 20mm rail. There are two Allen keys. There's one you can just see there, and there's one about there. If you unscrew these, the rail will part and the rail will come off. When it is removed, you may be able to fit this into a moulded holster, such as a IMI or a Black Hawk Serpa. I don't know for sure because I've never done that, but it may well do because the frame is the same. The torch on the front is a 01 M3Q LED torch. It's pretty damn stiff on this rail, so I'm not going to take it off for you. The trigger is metal along with the slide release, the beaver tail on the back here, the slide lock and the hammer, as well as the mag release and obviously some internal parts. The trigger has been drilled out with 3 holes, and the hammer on the back is a skeleton hammer. Gives it a bit more of a tactical look in fitting with the MEU series. As with all 1911s, this gun comes with 2 safety features. There is the slide lock here, and there is the beaver tail there. Now, both of these have to be disabled in order for the gun to fire. When the gun's like this, i.e. you're not holding it properly, the trigger cannot be pulled because the safeties are not there. When you're holding it normally, such as like that, the beaver tail is depressed, in which case that disactivates that beaver tail safety and the gun will fire. Now this gun is actually loaded, so I'm not going to fire because I'll destroy something in my kitchen. There is a second safety there, which is a slide lock. When that's pushed up, even if the beaver tail's in, the slide cannot rack. So both of them have to be disabled. That has to be down, beaver tail has to be in, bang, the gun will fire. Right, what else? Okay, the grips on this are plastic. They're not rubberized, which for some people may be a bit of a disadvantage. For me, they sit very nicely into my hand, and I think they are quite grippy, especially when you've got gloves on. They can be removed. There are 2 Allen keys, there and there, or Allen screws I should say, there and there. They can then be taken off, and I assume you can interchange them with aftermarket parts or MEU parts. The gun features no official trademarks, okay? On the slide there it says Ops Tactical 45, and then there is a long serial number. I don't know if that serial number is unique to this actual gun or whether it's just a mass-produced one that they put on everything. On the top there, I'm not sure if you can see, it says 45 ACP. It's fitting with the 1911 series, which is all 45 caliber. On the other side here we have Tactical 45. And then on the slide, just there, we have Tokyo Marui Custom, made in Japan, CRG 1368. Internally, this gun features a 4.3 inch barrel. It's 109mm for people that don't like inches. TM also put their fantastic hop-up unit in there, which can be adjustable. To get to the hop-up unit, you have to strip the slide in the usual 1911 fashion. Move the slide to that point, push that pin through, and the slide will come off. I'm not going to do it for now though. Magazines. It takes these type of magazines. These are Tokyo Marui 1911 or MEU style mags. They are full metal. which is very, very nice. And another great thing is they are double stacked, meaning you can hold 28 rounds in a 1911 mag, which is very, very good because 1911s have a relatively thin frame if you compare it to something like a USP or a Glock. On a normal temperature day, sort of 20 degrees outside, room temperature, firing steady rate, you'll get about 40 rounds out of one fill of green gas from these, which is pretty respectable when you think about it. I mean, 40 rounds is 1.5 magazines, so it's pretty good. It will take any Tokyo Marui 1911 or MEU style mag. These also come in silver and black. I'm not sure about other magazines. I've only ever used TM mags in here, but I'm sure a couple of internet searches and you'll be able to find out things. That is mostly it, to be honest. Oh yes, there are no barrel threads or anything there, so you can't attach a silencer without doing some modifications or changing that. Don't know if you can, but I don't really want to. The front sight is adjustable left and right. The back sights are fixed. One thing, there are no white dots or anything on the rear sight, which for me isn't really a massive issue, but it can be a little bit annoying. I believe you can get aftermarket sights for these, including night sights, which would be pretty cool, to be honest. So yeah, gun shoots about 260 to 280 feet per second, depending on temperature. In my opinion, that's perfect. It's only a pistol. You're not going to be engaging anyone at very, very long range, so close quarters, a slightly lower FPS is quite nice. The gun weighs about 820 grams, so it's nice and light. The gun retails for around 120 to 140 pounds in the UK, depending on where you buy it from. Mine was purchased through SWAT Airsoft, which is my local site. Their website is SWAT UK 24/7. Type that into Google. I bought it for just under £130. So that concludes this video review. If you've got any questions or anything, post them in the comments below and I'll endeavour to answer them to my best. Finally, check out Yoss's Airsoft Odyssey if you want any latest news and reviews, and SWAT UK 24/7 for good kit and good prices. So thank you very much. See you later.